These are 8 things that I've learned after building my own property company. So in this video, I just want to outline 8 things that are important that I've learned throughout the course of building my own property company. Number one, being that it's only people that act that become successful. The people that think about it, the people that plan too much and never execute, never become successful. So number one thing that I learned through building my own property company and through building a coaching company also is that it's only the people that basically act that become successful, the people that take the first step without knowing how to, that become successful. You know, when I first started my property company, I didn't even know other black people that had companies that were like 25 years old of age. You know, I started my company when I was 25, so it was a foreign thing. And I thought property is a investment that I'll basically get into when I'm 35, but little did I know that I can basically become a property investor even at the age of 25. So the first thing that I advise you to do if you want to have your own company is to basically act regardless of the fact that you don't know the whole the whole stairway. You know, act regardless of the fact that you don't know how it's going to plan out, but you have a certain plan, but and you take those small steps to get there, because you'll never learn or you'll never prepare for what's coming. There's so many problems that are going to come that you cannot prepare for. You can only experience it after you've experienced it, after you've went through it. Only then can you experience it. But you cannot plan ahead to an extent that you know what's going to come, know all the problems that are going to come. And you'll meet other people that basically have the solutions to problems that you're looking for or problems that you're experiencing now. But you cannot outthink those problems. You cannot plan for those problems. Even today, I'm still meeting problems that I've never encountered, problems that are new. So you cannot plan so much that you know all the issues that can come, but you have to act regardless of the fact that you don't know the whole stairway, you don't know the whole road, or you don't know how you're going to be successful. So number one thing that I learned through building my own property company and through building my own coaching company is that you never know the whole road, how it's going to plan out, but you have to act, you know, and only through action can you be successful. And number two thing that I learned is that you have to have a lot of perseverance. You have to have a lot of perseverance because as a business owner and most of the time as a new startup entrepreneur, you have this problem of eating so much the money that's coming in that you're not planning ahead. You have to be persevere. You have to be able to budget your money for a long duration of time. And perseverance also meaning that not all the deals will come as consistent, you know, because sometimes you can make 3 deals in a month, 2 deals in a month, 5 deals in a month, and so on. But at the same time, it doesn't mean that all the time that's what's going to happen. So you have to be able to basically budget for a long period of time so that when the deals don't come, you're still financially okay, you know? And persevere in terms of knowing that the deals will come. Maybe you're just experiencing that short period of time where you're maybe not getting the deals as fast as you used to or as fast as other people are getting the deals, you know? And the third thing that I learned from building my own company is that you have to be angry. It's important to be angry about the situation that's happening around you so that you can move out of it. Anger must propel you to basically act. It mustn't demotivate you to sit and cry about your problems. But when you see certain things that you don't like in the environment that you are in right now, start being angry about them and start doing something about them, because that anger is what pushes you, that motivates you to basically go forward and act. So you have to be angry enough about where you're living right now that you want to move out of that neighborhood, or you want to be angry enough about the friends that you're having that you want to have new friends. You want to have new relationships, new networks, and a new environment altogether. So you have to be you have to allow anger to basically push you to be greater than the person that you are at the moment, you know? So if there's anything that you're not comfortable with around you, around your surrounding, make sure that you're angry about it enough to move out of that situation and go to a place where you find peace and harmony in. So that's the number 3 reason, or the third thing that I learned from building my own company in property is that anger should motivate you to move forward. And the 4th thing that I learned after this process of building my own company is the fact that some of the best deals that you're going to do as an entrepreneur are the ones that you don't do at all. Some of the best deals that you're going to do as an entrepreneur are the ones that you walk away. Sometimes for your own sanity, for your own peace of mind, walk away from certain deals that are going to be draining you emotionally, they're going to be draining you physically, that are going to make you not sleep at all, you know? So there's some deals that are really, really not worth it. You might think that the money, you know, you want the 50,000 rand, you want the 80,000 rand, but this deal is making you so much stress that the money that you're going to get from this deal, you might as well look past it or leave that deal, because that money is going to be stress and it's going to come with a lot of stress. So some of the best deals that you're going to do are the deals that you basically walk away from and never do at all. So that's the number 4 thing that I learned from building my own companies, that the best deals sometimes are not the ones that you basically work in, are the ones that you just leave and just let go. Learn to let go of some of the deals, because you cannot do all the deals, and some of the deals will leave you physically strained, financially strained, and sometimes you know that this deal is not going to work out, but you're pushing yourself to make a deal that's not going to be successful work out, and that's going to drain you. So some of the best deals are the ones that you leave. And the number 5 thing that I learned through the process of building my own companies is the fact that a lot of graduates, after getting a qualification, they relax. They think they made it. You know, I felt like that too. After, for a little while, you know, you get to relax, you're having a stable income, and you don't use your brain as much as you used it at school. And if you went to school, you might know this as a fact also. What are some of the things that you stopped doing after you got your graduation? After you graduated, what are some of the things that you stopped doing? You know? As a graduate, I remember I would study from 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, all the way to 3 o'clock at night reading. But as soon as I finished my graduation, as soon as I got my degree, I stopped reading as much as I did. I stopped focusing as much as I did on a specific goal. And that relaxation from a lot of people, they relax like that even through their own life, even through their own finances. They don't work as hard as they used to as when they were studying for a certain qualification. So that is very, very, very important for every graduate to know, and just, you know, remember the time that you wanted to graduate. How bad did you want it? And after you got it, how did you relax? You know, because I relaxed a lot also, and it's important to not relax and go forward with the same speed, because you can basically still carry yourself with the same momentum and still become more and more successful. But don't relax once you've tasted success a bit. So that's the other thing that I learned, or the 5th thing that I learned. And the 6th thing that I learned is that the environment that you're in dictates where you're going. You know, so if you want to achieve more in your life, you have to have new friends, you have to have a new environment. Get into places that allow you to become the great person that you want to become. So get into environments that allow you to become the person that you want to become. If there's no one that you know around you that has achieved something that you want to achieve, go to YouTube then. Go to read books, go to seminars and meet other people that can allow you, or allow your mind to basically expand, so that you can know that there's other things that are possible for you. Because this one thing, this environment, dictates where you're going to go in the next 10 years, where you're going to go in the next 15 years. So if you want to change your circumstances, you want to change where you are right now, you have to first start by changing the environment that you're in. Because that environment is going to dictate where you're going to go in the next 5, 10, 15 years. So look around you and see if the where are your goals, and if there's people around you that are achieving more or less the same goals. And if not, then you have to go out there and find other people that are achieving the same goals that you want to achieve, and let them motivate you on a daily basis. And when I say daily basis, I mean if there's someone that you like on YouTube, at least make sure that each and every single day, even if it's 5 minutes every single day, get their content, learn from their content, and basically be motivated from their content, and then move forward with your day. Every single day, make sure that you have someone that can motivate you. If it's a book, make sure that you read books every day. If it's whatever, seminars, make sure that at least each and every week, or 2 times a month, 3 times a month, you go to new events and meet other people that are like-minded, or people that want to achieve the same things as you, or are achieving the same things as you. So the environment is very important in your growth. Number 7 thing that I learned from this process of building my own company is that failure motivates you. Don't let failure to cripple you. Let failure motivate you to achieve more. So I lost a couple of deals, especially when I was starting off. You know, there was deals that I didn't know would be success, you know, that would make me a lot of money, and I left them. But let that failure motivate you to basically know, oh, okay, someone else did the deal that I left, and they made more money than I thought was possible. This is what I learned, you know? So learn from the failures, learn from the mistakes that you're having, and then proceed in your life, you know? And then number 8 thing that I learned, or the last thing that I'm going to talk about that I learned through building my own company, is to be humble. You know, be humble enough to tell someone that, hey, I do not understand how to go forward. I don't know how to take my company from where it is to the next level. Can you please help me? You know, don't be afraid to ask for assistance. Don't be afraid to go to someone that's more successful than you and say, hey, I do not know how to go forward. Can you assist me? And do not be afraid to approach other people that are more successful than you to help you. And in most cases, maybe they might not have the time to assist you. Maybe they know how someone else can assist you. They can refer you to someone else. Or maybe they have a coaching program, and they can basically say, okay, if you want me to assist you, here's a coaching program. This is what we're going to do. This is how I'm going to assist you, or how I can assist you. And don't be afraid to basically put money into that person. So if that person is charging you $2,000 an hour, or $5,000 an hour, $10,000, $50,000 an hour, don't be afraid to put that little amount of money into basically talking to that person and let them help you, and let them help you in your company, so that you can become successful in your own brand. Because without that person, you might not take your company from where it is to the next stage, and the next stage, and the next stage. So if you want to go forward in your company, you have to be humble enough to just ask for assistance. And I struggled with it a lot of times when I was starting off. But right now, I'm able to go to someone else and say, hey, I'm struggling with this. And the reason why I struggle the most about us going out to someone else and asking for assistance is because I'm also a coach. And I felt that I have to know it all. And I realized that just because I coach other people doesn't necessarily mean that I'm perfect, doesn't necessarily mean that I know it all. There's certain things that I know, but there's other points where I basically have to ask someone else that's more experienced than me to basically help me, so I can get to the level that they're at. So be humble enough to say, hey, I don't understand this, and I need assistance. You know? So those are the 8 things that I've learned through building my own company, through building my own property company. And I hope you love this video. If you love it, click on the like button. Comment also, what are some of the things that you've taken from this video that are important, that are helpful to you, and that you're going to implement in your life. But otherwise, I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.